Good people of God, my fellow Kenyans, and my fellow citizens of this great Republic of Kenya, as we come to the celebration of the new year 2024, today being the second day of the year 2024, I, Reverend Maina Joseph Mariale, have come to speak to you through the foundation of Family Growth Foundation, a foundation that caters for the families, foundation that caters for bringing back families to their destiny by mobilizing communities, mobilizing the resources, and mobilizing people of goodwill to be able to build up families and bring them to their destiny by letting them realize their potentials, their calling, and their challenges each and every day, and on how to fight on these challenges. My New Year message on families is that we should be very much resilient, and we should be very much able to evaluate on our journeys since we started the year 2023 and we ended that year, and find out the lessons that we learned, especially on matters that brought a lot of challenges to us. By doing that, we'll be in a position to be able to overcome the challenges that will be coming to this year. I'm talking to a father of a certain family. I'm talking to a mother of a certain family, a child of that family, and to let you know that these families are the ones that make the society. They are the ones that make up the church or any religious outfit. And they are the ones that, when are joined together as a society, they make a nation. We should look into issues that bring down the families. Matters of domestic violence, we should fight them until they are no more. Matters of discrimination, matters of seclusion, and matters of seclusion, where we put people away from whatever we are doing on a daily basis, where our families do not work together. The father, being the hand of the family, do not provide for the family, and maybe he fights day in and day out. We should stop fighting and look for amicable ways of solving issues. When we fail to get jobs, we should not direct our stresses to our spouses and to our children, creating a lot of discomfort in the families. Women also, they should also be submissive to their husbands. And they should always be in a position to share the challenges they are passing through, and let even the children who are of the ages that can be able to be included in the family matters be involved in those family matters. Sometimes we fail to solve issues of our family because we do not include our children in the decision making. And maybe our children are beyond 12 years of age, or even they are even beyond 15 years of age. And we plan for them without involving them into our plans. By not doing that, we make our families to carry a great burden that is carried by the father and mother, while we have some people who can assist in decision making, in coming up to areas that affect each and every one. So my message today, the second day of January, the year 2024, may we be having an inclusive budgeting in our families. Number two, when things do not work well, when stresses are more, when anger raises up, can we look into ways to solve these matters? Can we become peace builders in our own homes? in our own families. Yes, I know without peace, people cannot live well. And without peace, the family can remain stagnant or it can even break. Look at the year that ended. Maybe your family was in the verge of breaking because of issues that were not right, because of the issues that were wrong, maybe because of bad friends, maybe because of bad characters, actions that are not right. In this year 2024, change your friends who are in a position to let your family almost break, change your character and change your actions. Before you start planning for this year, can you do an evaluation of the last year, where your family was, how the status of that family, where you wanted to be, and why it did not end up there? Maybe the challenges became merged and you got a lot of stresses. But even if it is that you got a lot of stresses, maybe there was a way out that you could have solved those stresses. But because you did not, then your family is where it is today. You are not talking, you've not enjoyed the celebrations of the new year. You're not right with your children, you're not right with your spouse. Make an point of mending and bringing together your family. There is no one who can be very close to you, and there is no one who can express a lot of love to you, like the immediate members of your family. Your spouse can create a lot of love to you, and your spouse can create a lot of heaven and paradise for you in this world, if only you can understand one another. So let us come to a point of understanding one another, coming into a way that we understand the traits of our spouses, the traits of our children, the traits of our parents, and make a room that we can accept them the way they are and find a way that we can add value or change them, transform them in accordance to the right way. Do not transform a member of your family to become a worse person. Make that member of your family to become the better person you'd like them to become the person that you'd feel that you are very close to him or feel close to her, or that you can feel that that is the best person that you can live with, because that is the immediate person of your family. So husbands, it is your duty to show a lot of love to your wives. Give them provision, give them protection, and give them a room for expression so that they can express themselves. And then you can give them a shoulder where they can lean. Wives, this is your responsibility now, to be submissive to your husbands. You are the comforters of the husband. You are created to become a comforter. That means you can give an idea that can save your family, that can save your marriage, that can make you stand and your marriage to stand firm and to shine. It's only your decisions that will make your marriage to shine, and let other people desire to have a family like yours. It's not a matter of only creating a lot of beauties to be found by or to be seen by people outside there, or the actions and activities of your families are dying out. You should first of all have a value for your family. There should be the first priority, and it should be the first opinion while you're doing everything there. So let us build the strength, let us build the foundations of our families to be very strong as this year starts. So by the end of this year, we shall have very strong families that are highly united, that are working in the right way, that are working together, and that are getting the blessings from above. Because all the names of our families originated from the Father of all families, who is God. And God wants us to live in unity and peace. Let us purpose to create peace, unity, and harmony. By doing that, it is our prerequisite responsibility to make sure that our intra-peace works well and spills over to our interpersonal peace. When you don't have peace in yourself, you cannot give people around you peace, because a person gives out what he has. If you have hatred, you cannot give love. If you have discriminative spirit, you cannot bring unity. Therefore, it is a purpose of each and every person to see to it that he has a consoling spirit. He has a reconciliating spirit. He has a mirror in his heart of unity and not discrimination. Sometimes we discriminate our family members who are sickling because of the condition of their disease. And we let them face a lot of challenges and a lot of stress because we discriminate them. Sometimes we discriminate members of our families who are living with HIV/AIDS. Yes, who are living with diabetes, cancer, and other terminal diseases. And we feel we are doing right. Well, these people of that family needs to be shown a lot of love, care, and protection, because anybody can fall sick. Even us, we can fall sick. But when we show them a lot of love, a lot of care, they will feel they are catered for and they feel that they are loved. And that is one way of letting their diseases leave them. Because where there is love, where there is care, where there is protection, there is no stress. Without stress, their medications can do well and the diseases can disappear. So let us not discriminate any member of our families who is sick or who is living in a condition that seems not to be good to our eyes and our thoughts. We may discriminate our members of the families because of the level of their education. For some are low educated, all are semi-illiterate, or they are illiterate in total. Let us not discriminate them. They also have a value that they play into a family, so long as they are living, because God gives them life with a purpose. Let us see the purpose of their living, and let us see the reason why they are there. When you see those reasons, then we can be able to bring a strong genuine chain to our family members. And remember, our family members are our first source of hope, our first source of happiness, our first source of blessings. Let us value them and let us bring them close to our hearts, close to our minds, close to our actions. Whenever we do an action, let us remember that this action can have a repercussion to our members of family. When we do that, we'll build a strong family, a family that has reduced challenges, and a family that has reduced feuds, a family that has reduced hatred, a family that is creating a lot of happiness, and a family that is full of joy. This joy will spill over to the society around us, and ultimately our nation shall be at peace. Not only our nation, we shall spill over this peace, tranquility, and unity to the whole world. And the world will stop having wars, the world will stop having discrimination, the world will stop having issues that are negative to the life and livelihoods of humanity. For us to create and develop humanitarian activities, it should start with us. The hands of the families, us, the mothers of the living, us, the children in our family, and as a society, that is created to live in harmony. Peace and tranquility in our families will give us dominion over everything in the earth. It will give us dominion and peace and stability that will help us to make wealth, that will help us to create a lot of avenues, investments, and researches that will create our life and expand us to greatness of height of economic building and maturity to humanism. May we celebrate this year, and may we live in this year knowing that we have a lot of responsibilities to make this year become a satisfactory aspect of our life. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, we all belong to a family. We all belong to one family. That's the Society of Kenya. We all belong to one big family of the world. And that gives us a responsibility that when one of us is suffering, we go down into our knees to pray for them. And we go down into our inner heart to fight how we can give solution to the problems that are affecting them. We can stop war and we can create peace. We can stop war by first of all finding our intrapersonal peace. And then we can be able to spill into the interpersonal peace. We can look into these issues by asking ourselves, if that war is affecting me, what would I feel? And if I could get somebody who could give me a solace, who could give me a refuge, who could give me a place that I can feel secure, how would I feel? And then we offer the same to those who have suffered. Families of Kenya, I'm speaking to you. May we give solace to the refugees that have run into our countries because they have lacked peace in their countries. Let us not look at them as if they are intruders. They are our brothers and sisters. It is only that God's mercy has been upon us. We could have also been the refugees because maybe civil wars could have come into our country because we are people of diverse opinions, and having diverse opinions sometimes brings hatred, warfare, clashes, and so on. But God has been very faithful to us and has given our country peace. Since we enjoy that peace, let us also give the same peace to the countries that are suffering ethnic clashes and warfare. Anybody who runs to us, let us welcome them, because it is the will of our Father in heaven to do that. And when we welcome them to our families, let us treat them as part and parcel of our family. Give them solace, give them peace, give them protection, and give them provision. With all that, let me wish you a very happy New Year 2024, a prosperous one, and a year that you are going to live into its satisfactory. Remember, above everything else, there is God that we can trust. May you trust in God, and may His power be with us now and forevermore. Thank you.